The Hamilton FX Twin is now available. Twin is a dual gain stage pedal. It has two different boost/drives in them, and it's all about how they interact. They can stack one into the other. You can change the direction of how they stack, so the other into one, or you can run them both in parallel. Really nice for clean solos, bringing some slight texture and compression to your sound, or as a second gain stage for your amp if it's already clipping, or a pedal that you've got it beforehand. Boost number 2 can run kind of clean, but you've got a bias control rather than a gain control. So at its cleanest, the bias knob will be all the way up, and as you reduce the bias, you're reducing the voltage to the transistor, which means you can get some clipped, gated, spluttery and compressed sounds. Used individually, each stage can act as like a clean lift or a characterful drive, but yeah, when you start to combine the two, then you get some interesting sounds. In series, whichever one is first becomes your gain, your first boost stage. and the one that's second tailors the whole sound, so the output volume and then the final clipping stage. When running 1 into 2, you can run a cleaner, kind of loud, high headroom boost, and when you engage boost number 2, it can really set the rails low and you can get some really interesting fuzz, especially using that bias control. And running boost 2 into boost 1, you can set that original kind of spluttery gated sound that you like, and then increase the volume or round the edges by using the gain control. With the boosts running in parallel, you get the best of both. So you get the compressed, gated, Velcro-y sound from boost number 2, but you can have some of the clarity from boost number 1 blended in there. Or you might have a really nice solo tone from your boost 1 with the gain running high, and then you just add in boost number 2 for an extra bit of grit and character. I love using the twin in series mode for a really dynamic drive sound where you play lightly and it's nice and clean and rich and harmonically full, and then you dig in and it really compresses. You get a bit of drive but not too much, and yeah, I love that sound. And I also love that kind of parallel blend, having the grit in there but the clarity from the boost number 1. Twin also features an Attenuate Switch. Obviously both sides are boosts in their nature, but if you want to use them as more kind of character or tone shapers or less of a high headroom kind of pedal, you can engage that attenuator. It just kind of pulls the output volume down a little bit. And then there's also a treble presence cut that you can engage that just kind of tames that top end a little bit and makes it more of a kind of a more rounded sound. So yeah, the Twin is available now from HamiltonFX.com, and as with the Core Embers, every purchase of any Core pedal, so at the moment the Twin or the Embers, you get access to the HFX Core. With this, for a year you'll get 10% discount across the Hamilton FX pedals, and you would join the Core, which means you would be in conversation with me if you wanted to be about future designs, and it's a chance for me to express my creativity, make some creative stuff and send it to people who I know will appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Yeah, do check out the Twin from Hamilton FX, and I would really appreciate it if you engaged with this video. So drop it a like, subscribe to this channel, and you will hear more from me in future weeks to come.